When I would pray and think, I think and pray to several subjects. Heaven hath my empty words, whilst my invention, hearing not my tongue, anchors on Isabel. Heaven in my mouth, as if I did but only chew his name, and in my heart the strong and swelling evil of my conception. The state whereon I studied is like a good thing, being often read, grown feared and tedious. Yea, the gravity which, let no man hear me, I take pride, could I with boot change for an idle plume which the air beats for vain. O place, O form, how often dost thou in thy case thy habit wrench off from fools and tie the wiser souls to thy false seeming! Blood, thou art blood. Let's write good angel on the devil's horn, 'tis not the devil's crest. How now, who's there?
One Isabel, a sister, desires access to you.
Teach her the way. Oh, heavens. Why does my blood thus muster to my heart, making both it unable for itself and dispossessing all my other parts of necessary fitness? So play the foolish throngs with one that swoons. Come all to help him, and so stop the air by which he should revive. And even so, the general subject to a well-wished king quit their own part, and in obsequious fondness crowd to his presence, where their untaught love must needs appear offence. How now, fair maid?
I am come to know your pleasure.
That you might know it would much better please me than to demand what is. Your brother cannot live.
Even so, heaven keep your honor.
Yet he may live a while, and it may be as long as you or I. Yet he must die.
Under your
Yea!
When, I beseech you, that in his reprieve, longer or shorter, he may be so fitted that his soul sicken not.
Ah! Filthy vices! It were as good to pardon him that hath from nature stolen a man already made, as to remit those coins that do stop in their blood. And even so, to take away false ones, as to put metal in restrained means to make false ones.
'Tis set down so in heaven, but not in earth.
Say you so? Then I shall pose you quickly. Which had you rather, that the most just law now took your brother's life, and to redeem him give up your body to such sweet uncleanness as she that he hath stained?
Sir, believe this. I would rather give my body than my soul.
I talk not of your soul. Our compelled sins stand more for number than for account.
How say you?
Nay, I'll not warrant that. For I can speak against the thing I say. I, now the voice of the recorded law, pronounce a sentence on your brother's life. Might there not be a charity in sin to save this brother's life?
Please you to do it. I'll take it as a peril to my soul, it be no sin at all, but charity.
Pleased you to do it, as peril of your soul were equal poise of sin and charity.
That I do beg his life, if it be sin, heaven let me bear it. You granting of my suit, if that be sin, I'll make it my morn prayer to have it added to the faults of mine, and nothing of your answer.
Nay, but hear me, your sense pursues not mine. Either you are ignorant, or seem so crafty, and that's not good.
Let me ignorant and in nothing good, but graciously to know I am no better.
Thus wisdom wishes to appear most bright when it doth tax itself. as these black masks proclaim and shield beauty 10 times greater than beauty could display. But mark me, to be received plain, I'll speak more gross. Your brother is to die.
So?
And his offence is so, as it appears, accountant to the law upon that pain.
True.
Admit no other way to save his life, as I subscribe not that, nor any other, but in the loss of question, that you, his sister, finding yourself desired of such a person whose credit with the judge your own great place, could fetch your brother from the manacles of the all-binding law, and that there were no earthly mean to save him, but that either you must lay down the treasury of your body to this supposed, or else to let him suffer, what would you do?
As much for my poor brother as myself. That is, were I under the terms of death, the impression of keen whips I'd wear as rubies, and strip myself to death as to a bed that longing hath been sick for, ere I yield my body up to shame.
Then must your brother die!
And 'twere the cheaper way! Better that a brother died at once than that a sister, by redeeming him, should die forever.
Were not you then as cruel as the sentence that you have slandered, sir?
Ignominy in ransom and free pardon are of two houses. Lawful mercy is nothing kin to foul redemption.
You seemed of late to make the law a tyrant, and rather proved the sliding of your brother a merriment than a vice.
Oh, pardon me, my lord, it all falls out. To have what we would have, we speak not what we mean. I something do excuse the thing I hate, for his advantage that I dearly love.
We are all frail.
Else let my brother die, if not a fettery, but only he owe, and succeed thy weakness.
Nay, women are frail too.
Aye, as the glasses where they view themselves, which are as easy broke as they make forms. Women help heaven. Men their creation mar, and profiting by them. Nay, call us 10 times frail, for we are soft as our complexions are, and credulous to false prints.
I think it well. And from this testimony of your own sex, since I suppose women can be no stronger than faults may shake our frames, let me be bold. I do arrest your words. Be that you are, that is a woman. If you be more, you're none. If you be one, as you are well expressed by all external warrants, show it now by putting on the destined livery.
I have no tongue but one, and gentle my lord, let me entreat you speak the former language.
Plainly conceive I love you.
My brother did love Juliet, and you tell me he shall die for
You shall not, Isabel, if you give me love.
I know your virtue hath a license in, which seems a little fouler than it is to pluck on others.
Believe me on mine honor. My words express my purpose.
Ha! Little honor to be much believed, and most pernicious purpose. Seeming. Seeming! I will proclaim thee, Angelo, look for it. Sign me a present pardon for my brother, or with an outstretched throat I'll tell the world aloud what man thou art.
Who will believe thee, Isabel? My unsoiled name, the austereness of my life, my vouch against you and my place in this state will so your accusation overweigh that you shall stifle in your own report and smell of calumny. I have begun, and now I give my sensual race the rein. Fit thy consent to my sharp appetite. Lay by all nicety and prolixious blushes that banish what they sue for. Redeem thy brother by yielding up thy body to my will, or else he must not only die the death, but thy unkindliness shall his death draw out to lingering sufferance. Answer me tomorrow. By the affection that now guides me most, I'll prove a tyrant to him. As for you, say what you can. My false o'erweighs your true.